wall, and they cause heart disease.
Grab the toothpicks.
There's also what's called removing bile as a result of high saturated fatty acid intake. And there's more biosynthesis of a fatty acid that humans make.
There we go.
We make one saturated fatty acid called minic
over
acid,
there.
16 carbon fatty acid.
Yeah, I would leave them on there.
Occasionally that can be lengthened to stearic acid and then turned into oleic acid, but mostly we get, why? Because it's very compact storage of energy for times of famine. That's why we make that one. But it's not desirable in a person who already has high blood lipids. Now, in the nurse's health study, the nurses with the lowest saturated fats and the highest polyunsaturated fats were 42% less likely to have coronary artery disease. Actually, the nurses didn't eat that differently. I guess hospital food's all the same. So there wasn't a broad spectrum between the saturated fat intake. Some nurses ate a little more and some nurses ate a little less, but still there's a huge difference in the number of nurses with heart attacks and heart disease.
Hi, Pat.
I want to talk about how oxidized dietary cholesterol damages arteries. Now, let's say you fry up some eggs or some bacon or really cook any food or even eat some cheese, which has been oxidized over time. It's intentionally aged. So you have the oxidized cholesterol in the food. If you eat it, it goes into your stomach and into your intestines, where it is absorbed. It triggers the cholecystokinin and the gall bile. It's made into my cells, and it's absorbed, broken free with pancreatic lipase, and then it's absorbed into the insides of the intestines, where it's made into chylomicrons.
No, I got into something, some kind of ivy.
Oh no, you got a rash?
I think we could do one for us,
I
I just put some calamine lotion on, I found this spot, and then I just found this spot.
Okay, will this help any?
Saturated fatty acid.
Oh,
Six,
Are you
8,
okay?
and 10 like
got a
saturated
rash?
fatty acid.
No, I was
And about
pulling
half of
weeds
them
and I got into something
absorb
itchy.
directly into portal circulation, shown here in my little diagram.
Yeah, I think I'm
The
gonna be
portal
okay,
circulation-
thank you though.
Okay.
Here's the
Well,
digestion goes directly
had
to
the
the liver
hamburger, this
for
is avocado.
detoxification.
Okay.
But the chylomicrons go through the thoracic duct and are put into the bloodstream directly. So this oxidized
Hi,
cholesterol
Tracy.
is
How's it
directly into
going?
your
Oh,
bloodstream.
wonderful, how about a hamburger?
Looks beautiful. So it's first passed through your bloodstream,
I saw
and
that
it's
picture
quite
of you.
possible that could damage your arteries. So the next time you think of a cheap and satisfying egg dish, you might want to think about what it's doing to your arteries.
They watch your every move.
This is a picture of a
Well, I never had a
chylomicron
little
or
girl.
LDL.
Yeah.
They're similar, they have signaling
I had
proteins
nieces
on them,
that
that's
I
that
know
big
how to
red
do
thing on
it.
the
Yeah,
top.
so cute.
The signaling protein is what allows it to dock with an LDL receptor to get the contents taken out. Once the contents are taken out, then it goes back to the liver and to no
Oh, I
longer
just had
problem.
some salad, thank you.
But those receptors are damaged when it's oxidized. Oxidation of fats causes malondialdehyde.
We figured out how
Malondialdehyde damages these
we're
receptors,
gonna get it
these
back, so it's
protein
set for you,
signaling
for
areas.
DVD, but right
So
now it's.
then, the LDL can't ever be accepted. It just goes around and around until it sticks to the artery wall and causes more atherosclerotic plaque. And the oxysterols, once they're in the plaque, are pro-inflammatory. Good idea to avoid oxidized cholesterol
Yeah,
intake.
I think that's a good idea.
Now, this man went to his doctor, whenever the cholesterol gets too high, a sensor will send out a signal that automatically locks the kitchen door and turns on the treadmill.
I don't know if I should start another batch, just a couple ready, or should I just wait?
Now, another way you can reduce cholesterol without taking anything out of your diet, but in this case adding something to your diet, is phytosterols. Just the amount of phytosterols in an average plant-based diet can reduce the risk of heart disease by 10 to 20%.
Okay.
That's a very nice lowering of the risk of heart disease just by eating
You want a hamburger?
phytosterols. I'll tell you
No,
what,
that's all right.
Want a hot dog?
plant sterols
not right
lock
yet.
on the same
We
receptors
just have to
in
get 'em
digestion
started.
that cholesterol does. So this is doubly
take about, what,
significant
about
because our dietary cholesterol
10 minutes.
then can't be absorbed. and
No, we
it's
got
excreted.
enough, of these sort of types.
Just the whole
Recirculated
layout, I
Those
love
came
it.
from Doug
Perhaps
Van
1,000 or
Alphen's garden.
2,000 milligrams a day of cholesterol is recirculated through bile into our intestines. If you're not eating phytosterols, that cholesterol gets absorbed along with the dietary cholesterol, and that really raises your blood cholesterol, which is what we don't want. So plant sterols, 25% less cholesterol was absorbed and more cholesterol was excreted in a diet high in phytosterols versus one that's low. This
Yeah.
is from the European Journal of Clinical
They're only gonna be out of the
Nutrition
freezer
in
for like
2010.
Okay.
They're probably, like when they sell
Phytosterols
them
are
to,
found
like,
mostly
when
in wheat
they
germ,
get sold to, it's
interesting.
probably out.
Also sunflower
This is
seeds
freezer
and all
thing. Oh,
kinds
no,
of
it's really
nuts
small.
and seeds.
It's not a big deal,
That's
they're
where
gonna be back in the
phytosterols
freezer
are
rest of the
found.
time.
So a good idea to include a reasonable amount of nuts and seeds in your diet for the vitamin E, for the alpha-linolenic acid, for the phytosterols. Okay, this guy's going into a quick market. He says, don't you sell anything without the dreaded trans fatty acids? And the kid says, sure, we sell cigarettes. They're really in a lot of foods. The healthiest amount of trans fatty acids to eat, universally agreed upon, is 0. They raise the bad blood cholesterol, they lower the good blood cholesterol, they cut off the heart muscle energy production, they promote blood clotting, they raise fats in the body, and Americans eat twice
Is
as
the
much in
camera
the way
okay?
of trans fatty acids. That's all of the contaminants
did you start it?
combined.
I saw it, it's
This is
rolling.
going down as manufacturers are seeing that their labels are.
I think it should be fine, yeah.
Products. So
Thanks.
perhaps it's less than that now. I certainly hope so. Now, from the New England Journal of Medicine in 2006, they said higher trans fats cause a tripling of sudden death from cardiac causes. Well, we don't want to triple our risk of heart disease.
Hi there.
This is what trans fatty acids
Hey!
look like.
How are you?
This is
Good, how are you?
oleic acid, an 18 carbon, one
Well,
kind
you didn't have to
desaturated
bring a
fatty
thing,
acid.
sweetie.
And this is transoleic acid. You know, it's
Sandy, what's your
saturated
telephone
saturated
number, huh?
fatty acid. This change in structure is
766
one
Yeah.
of the problems with trans fatty
2733.
acids.
Okay,
They're
honey,
absorbed
alright,
and
yeah.
metabolized just like other
Thank
fatty
you.
acids.
How are you,
but they
Sandy? Do you
interfere
know
with
anybody here?
other
Sandy, this
processes
is
in the
Chris.
body.
Chris, this is
Now,
Hi,
Sandy.
Liz, how are you?
I'm
Of course you know
Cookies,
that.
crackers,
And
that
Austin,
kind of
this is
thing.
Austin.
About
Hello,
40%
how are you?
This is Sandy.
But
You
did
didn't
know
have to
that
bring anything,
21%
honey.
of trans
Hi,
fats
yeah,
come
I
from
did.
animal products.
What did you bring?
You want to
I
know
brought
that they come
some
from animal
couscous
products
and
too? It's a
vegetables
process
and,
called
Oh, Sandy,
biohydrogenation,
thank you.
where in the rumen of cow
Well, we're having,
goats,
have you ever tried?
the oils
We
are
have
converted
samples
into
and then
trans
if you'd like
fats.
one.
The same trans
With-
fats
with the
that are
works.
found in hydrogenated
So this
oils
is, what is it, a
made
leanie?
for
Is this what you
hardening
call
of
it?
liquids.
Leanie.
A
Leanie
leanie
hot
is
dog,
like a
yeah,
hot
club.
It varies by
This is a
populations.
All right,
Who
sounds
gets the
good.
most trans fats from which sources?
And
From
Chris
cheese
brought,
and beef in Australia, they eat a lot of cheese and beef and not so much hydrogenated oils, so they get 60% of their trans fats from animals. In America, it's only 21%. Canada, it's about 50-50. And for
Where'd
us
you
folks
go?
here, it just depends
So-
how much we eat of these two kinds of food, how much we'll get our trans fats from them. In other words, what I'm saying is to avoid trans
Andrew
fats,
couldn't come?
you would have to
He's
avoid
watching the World
beef
Cup.
and all dairy products to avoid all trans fats, which
Your
everyone
hair looks
agrees you
great.
must do. And
It's the
are they
rain.
different
Yeah.
trans fats? They're all the same. This chart lists 99% of the trans fats in foods, and they
Have
are
something
the
to eat,
same
Sandy.
trans fats. It's a little more vicinic acid in dairy products and a little more elytic acid in hydrogenated oils, but they're all the same and they're all very damaging. So if you want to avoid them all, then you have to avoid some foods that are really damaging to your health in so many other
Chris,
ways.
did you have anything to eat?
It's a
But not
Tupperware.
fish, by the way.
Tupperware.
Fish don't
Yeah.
You want a full
I
one?
think it
Oh,
just like
okay.
lifts up.
Okay.
We're almost done
So
with
that
the
lets
dietary
us.
Actually, there's
plans.
Yes,
some
it lets
over
us.
This
here.
doctor is telling them that if you take an aspirin a day and you
I
take
did,
it
I
out for a
sampled.
run, or
Oh,
take
yeah,
it
well,
to
why
the
don't you have a
gym,
whole
take
one?
it for a bike ride, that aspirin's gonna do you a lot of good.
We'll see who else
And
comes.
aerobic activity is excellent. I'm on a running program, I ran today, and it feels great. It's a great way to burn extra fats in your body, and it reduces stress because you get more relaxed after you exercise. And it really, really healthy for your heart to pump it. It's like if your car sat in the garage its whole life and never drove at full speed. Your body needs to go up to full speed once in a while too. Of course, if you overdo an exercise program, all of a sudden, especially in middle or older age, that's a great way to get a heart attack. So I do want to mention that any program of exercise should be started gradually. And if you have any heart problems, of course, you should have your doctor define for you limits of pulse and activity levels. And check you out on it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think the best way to check your exercise and activity is to make
Sandy,
a record
Yeah.
of it.
that's beautiful.
Oh, good.
Every day for a week,
Chris,
write
come
down
and have
what you
some
do in the way of activity
Sandy
and
made it.
exercise, climbing stairs, walking across parking lots, mowing the lawn, whatever you do. If all the pages are blank, you need more.
She's happy.
It's really easy to do.
Hi there.
And you can fine tune it that way
We
too.
went down there and visited.
All kinds of fitness exercises are healthy for your heart. Rebounding is tremendously good for circulating fluids, because remember, our veins and our lymph systems don't have a pump. They're pumped by activity and motion. That's very important. Aerobics are one kind, and then there's strengthening, Tai Chi and yoga. Yoga is especially nice because you go upside down and circulate the fluids in your body once in a while. Excellent for health. Dancing, fun, walking, great way to just stay healthy. So I encourage all of us, myself included, to keep getting off the chair and out there and working out. By the way, stress raises blood cholesterol. They did those psychology tests where they put people in an elevator and the elevator jams between floors and they're all scared. They take their cholesterol and they find the blood cholesterol is high.
Hi, you are.
I had to send the research to Dr. Grigor when I told him that because he didn't believe it at first. But the fact is that our bodies are very smart. And what is cholesterol used for? Adrenal hormones, like adrenaline, corticosteroids. So our bodies, when we're in a state of stress, create more, our liver puts more cholesterol in the bloodstream so that it can supply the adrenals with the necessary precursors to make hormones.
How's the dog, Sandy?
For me, the best way to relax is exercise.
Enjoying her new
Other
leash?
ways are hot tub,
Pink leash.
baths,
These are a
saunas,
weenie weenie.
any kind of body energy,
Yeah.
any kind.
And this is
These are
your
great
breakfast.
ways to
No, Glendora.
relax.
This is a vegetarian
We're lucky these
burger.
are easy to make.
Sandy, Blake,
This is,
To lower saturated fat.
this is my patient's
Chris.
My wife and I cooked some amazingly healthy, delicious recipes.
Does she come down backwards or
No,
do
turn her
You
sideways.
might want to change, and she can show you how to do it in a way that is non-painful from a palate
And,
standpoint. You might want to consider getting more omega-3s from walnuts and flax, but avoiding bottled
help over
oils
there
as
with
much as possible. I often get asked which
Do you want me to come
bottled
over there or
oils
they
are
have a
best.
handle?
And it really be best to avoid them altogether.
Do they need help or are they okay?
Perhaps sesame oil.
I think they're okay off in the three of them up there.
Antioxidants,
Okay, all right.
all the fruits,
It sounds like you're
vegetables,
trying to get some
nuts, and nuts
downstairs.
you can. Make those the basis of your diet, and they're so nutrient rich.
Here
Now,
it comes,
notice I
Helen.
don't mention grains in here, they're also good, but not as rich in nutrients as fruits, vegetables, beans, and nuts. To reduce inflammation, go plant-based.
Here
People
comes
in
Helen.
my class are amazed at the
Helen
reduction in
Chambers.
Now you
inflammation
need
in
to
just a
picture
week
here.
or two by switching over to more plants
Right in
and
the chair.
dropping turkey.
Good to see that chair.
What's up there, Gloria? Is Gloria up there?
What?
Whole plants, keep fit.
Yes, I think so.
And that's my way to
Gloria and
get
your daughter
more.
Esther?
It'll be okay.
Thank you.
They chose me, Ryan
Do we have time for a few questions? What plant foods reduce inflammation best? Grapes, red onions, all of them do. There's so many different flavonoids in each one that by eating a variety of plant foods, beans, especially red beans, are tremendously helpful. Vegetables, the cruciferous vegetables have the indole-3 carbinol that I showed you. Very, very useful. Turmeric, many spices and herbs reduce inflammation. It's so simple that you can just say animal products increase inflammation and plant products reduce it. Which foods are high in manganese? Good news for you, peanut butter. Manganese is a cofactor for the superoxide dismutase, this powerful antioxidant that we make that protects our mitochondrial energy factories inside every cell. This is absolutely crucial. So the manganese form of superoxide
Glad to see
dismutase
Helen.
and coenzyme Q10 are the two powerful
Yeah, come
antioxidants
over
that
to
protect
sit next
us
to Sandy.
inside our cells and energy factories that
A long
we
trip
get
to
our
camp?
aerobic energy from. Yes, Doctor.
Hi there.
Oh, she's asking about coconut
How
oil.
are you?
Well, as you notice,
would
I
you
don't
like to
recommend
sit?
any bottled oils of any
At this
kind.
table with the
But
lilies?
were I to rank
They're
them
beautiful.
from
The deer have been eating
best
our
to
lilies.
absolute worst in coconut
It's a
oil.
here, over there, here.
And the reasons are, first of all, coconut oil is
This, here you'd have your back to the television. Okay, right here's okay? Okay.
You're right.
coconut
Yeah.
fat.
Are you ready to eat?
Well, we just started, so we have,
I saw the name and I thought, oh, I bet that sounds
It does not have
Four.
alcohol.
Hey, and that's for your wife. Hi, thank you for coming. I'm Barbara. Yeah. Barbara what? Yeah, she worked good. Very busy. Hot, there's two candidates for.
These are the, you probably know about these.
School's out for the
So
summer.
would you like to just have, since you've already tasted them, would you like a whole one? Okay, I'll make you a whole one.
Do they have a preference?
Hot dog and hamburger?
No, where am I? What am I?
These folks are all really big.
Is that in the process?
It's going somewhere.
We have seen,
Yes,
this is a vegetarian burger and this is a vegetarian.
Well, listen,
And then there's, this is Peter's.
and B-R-Y or B-R-I? B-R-I.
What to one?
The one
And you're so.
Okay, so, can I,
has been
You're
scientifically
like
determined to be
Boy.
deeply worthless.
Pat, look who's here to have hamburgers.
I happen to be
And this, Sandy made this.
which that book says I should
you like
be
the
less than
cookies
equal.
also?
44-year vegetarian vegan here. I'm 64, I just turned 64, and no meds, no
How's
problem.
on its way?
Judging by the scientific.
Good, good, private, it's very busy day today.
watermelon.
That's right, yeah,
Keep it up.
you got the competition, you know,
Well, yeah, that's it.
but,
Worry about that.
nobody's buying that, you
Foods that
know.
are
Oh,
bad.
good.
Yeah, it's,
I really appreciate your attention.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
well, it seems like an easy thing to do, but they don't seem, they seem to
Yeah.
be world focused, you know.
Thank you, Dr. Steve Blake, for a wonderfully informative talk about a subject literally close to our hearts. We'd now like to invite all of you to enjoy some
That's
tasty
lovely,
vegan
Pat.
foods
Thank you.
provided courtesy of Down to Earth.
And,
You've met, have you, Pat?
yes, we have, last time we met,
Good night, everyone.
This program is brought to you
And
by
would
the
you like a
Vegetarian Society of Florida, a nonprofit organization dedicated to sharing
Andy, this is Helen,
Okay.
and this is Sandy. Sandy, Andy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Barbara's.
Joyce?
helpful and delicious food samples.
Oh, hi.
Okay, I'll get out of the way so you can.
They're all coming.
Would you like a?
Oh, that's good. It's wet out, huh?
Okay, yeah, I'll let you pull it out.
Yeah, pull out two.
Okay.
Fine, how are you? She didn't want to I'm so glad you came.
She's, these
The
just,
family couldn't.
Chris just brought the watermelon and,
Well, they've got, they're preparing for
Sandy
public
Glayton
presentations and
brought
stuff, they're still in school, so. they're
I
quiet.
know. Glendora
Homeschooling never
went
really
in.
stops. Yeah, they take so many breaks, you know, for
Oh, I
the
hear.
stuff, so.
Here, Andy, where would you like to sit? Over there?
Where Barbara's sitting.
Oh,
She's
okay.
already sitting there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goody. Thanks for
That's what we did some little.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for coming, yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't make it last month, but, I know last month everybody brought a dish.
No, you don't have to bring a dish. And next month, we're going to have macaroni and, macaroni and spaghetti sauce and, how are you? Crumbles, which are
She's the
ground up
co-author of
hamburgers.
9 books, Becoming Vegan in 2009.
Hi.
How are you, honey?
So glad to see you.
Thank you. You look beautiful. You're my favorite color. Well, out of the shower and in the rain. It's pouring out.
Oh, is it picking up out there?
Helen, this is Chris. Chris, this is Helen.
Hi, Helen.
To a vegan wedding?
Glendora, is this the first vegetarian get together?
No, honey, this is the fourth.
The fourth. I'm a little behind the time.
No, I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, so without a stay.
Someone's gonna have this
You
hot
have more now.
I will, yes.
Because we got lots and lots.
That's why it's a happy place. I like it.
I do too. She teaches at the Montessori school. The Montessori school.
And North Greenwood.
She and her
Labor
husband.
intensive, but.
And Helen has been away to Seventh-day Adventist camp from Pennsylvania. Oh, nice. Isn't she wonderful?
Now, we have samples here. We're gonna make a whole, you can have a whole burger, we just made samples in case you
And
want
who
to
went
taste
with
it.
Gloria?
Okay.
Yeah, Gloria, oh, must be done.
I'm fine.
Good to see you guys. Yeah.
Plant-based diets include vegetables.
What's it in the Coconut Mountains? Near Coconut Mountains?
Can I get you some water?
You just went right by her.
Barbie's got water and not good right now.
You're good right now, okay. Joyce, can you, would you like some water?
Oh.
Okay. Anybody here want some Joyce some water?
You can, that one hot dog right there is ready. I'm making more. You can take that. Well, you can have it, you can just have it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, yeah. The next batch will be
What dogs
done.
are we eating? What are they?
They're veggie corn.
No, that I know.
What's the,
Yay.
They're pretty low in carbs. Protein's okay.
Nope, you said okay.
Sodium is a little high.
You did your water, you said, okay. No, I know.
Sodium's a little high.
What's your telephone number?
430.
Ah, 38.
A little high in sodium.
Madeline.
Yes.
What's your number, dear?
My phone number? 845 464 6642.
845.
464 6642.
Very good. It's my first time.
Oh, yes.
Tried getting vegetables, but I didn't like what I bought. These are much
These are better?
Yes.
As soon as they're ready, I can throw one on a bun for you.
How long were you at the camp?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'll give it a basket.
Oh, okay, like charcoal after.
Spell it for me again, Doc.
GOEHRIN.
Young man said I could, so I did.
Yeah, that one was done from the first batch. That was left over from the sample.
6577.
They'll be done in probably like 5 years.
I don't know. There is right here.
Take a big too
Joyce,
much.
what's your number?
I know.
Which number, my prison number or my phone number?
Your phone number.
794-7321.
Hey, did you say your prison number? Have another one, Chris. Have a hot dog.
Oh, I'm good, thank you. They were both tasty. No, really.
And we got loads and loads of these folks. We got loads and loads of them.
Coming up at July 13th.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you, I didn't get a chance to.
Well, how you doing?
Spot you have.
29.
Very nice.
Stayed all week.
I get your tail.
No, Sunday a week.
Must have been lovely.
On the right.
Go every week.
So is Austin our chef here? Are you the chef, Austin?
I wouldn't quite call myself that. This is like the only thing I know how to make.
You did a great job.
I mean, I've popped in a toaster oven for 10 months. Doesn't exactly require that much culinary skill.
His real role in life is a chat with Glendora technologists. He's the one, and he's the one who puts the program on the internet.
Okay, very good.
And on the TV stations.
Someone built that foundation.
How about some more?
I might get some more.
They're on the way. You're gonna have to wait another couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'll immediately pop in another batch though, so they're ready as soon as these ones are done.
They take 8 minutes?
About 8 to 10, yeah.
You going to church Sunday? You going to church Sunday?
Fork sands.
Or you going to camp?
There's just those up there.
Oh! Which one? Over in near Syracuse?
Sure, that'll work fine, yeah. That'll work fine with the dogs, yeah. I don't know about
Oh, another one,
that'll
nice.
work.
Yeah.
Cause that would go.
Yeah.
And will your daughters go
Yeah,
again
you
with
can
you?
do like two of them in like 2 minutes.
You got 5 minutes, Pat.
What?
5 minutes.
Back.
Bob, you didn't get any?
Austin, that's not Dr. Phillips.
Yeah, that show ended.
Huh?
That one ended. So I put on a different one because a bunch of people here already saw like half of that.
I like Dr. Phillips, he really tells you, no more heart attacks, he says.
Right.
No
This
more
one's
heart
very
attacks.
similar. This one is heart disease and other curable diseases or something like that.
They are. I'd rather go back to Dr. Phillips.
Well,
Will you go
this
back
one-
to Dr. Phillips?
Everyone here already saw like half of that.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have. It was
They
on
didn't
for
see
like,
the
might
top of
see him
it, they
again.
didn't see the first half hour.
Do you normally put
We're easy. We'll watch him again.
Oh, I like Dr. Phillips.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Vegan.
Yeah, they're both saying the same thing though, right?
What'd she say?
More, well, plants, fruits, vegetables, nuts.
Oh, I see, plant-based
I've
diet
been for 17 years.
to prevent what, heart attack?
Yes, everything. Heart attacks,
Obesity.
diabetes, everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Diabetes,
Yes. Yeah.
arthritis,
Yes. Reduce anything that.
cancer even,
Yes.
Realized it was
Yeah.
there, and so I
well,
got
that's wonderful.
And
I tell you.
exercise too. They're emphasizing exercise.
my lunch in the morning. It was the extra from what I cooked on the stove.
Chris, have another hamburger, please. Yeah. I got another customer off the.
Did you have anything?
I haven't had anything else.
You should have something. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there'll be one.
I think we might
Wasn't,
start using the microwave to
I was a very
speed up the
simple
process a
vegetarian
little
because
bit.
I'm not cooked. So I had a lot of
Where you going, Don?
What's that?
You coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's close, it's close. Tomorrow night?
Yes. Yes. Fun. Yeah.
PGCI.
Got so busy for a while.
That's a vegetarian. I think that's
Slowing
right.
down.
But,
School's over, but Andrew and I are both working camps, like summer camps.
I did a lot of fruit.
Hi, Doc. Have some more, have some more.
Yeah, I'll wait for someone to come out.
It also coincided with menopause, so I don't know which did
What
it.
do you, how many do you count? 14?
Combination.
1, 2,
Too worried about it,
4, 5, 6.
but I don't know, you know, in theory it sounds good, it sounds like it's promoting critical thinking, reasoning skills, but
This doctor told,
I'm not sure. for
can
my
you hear me okay, folks?
that big of an impact.
Yep.
Can you hear me down there?
Yeah.
No.
This doctor, told Harry, you mustn't shovel snow, you'll have a heart attack. And so Harry went home and he said, son, will you please shovel the snow? And his son said, yes, Dad, I'll start immediately. And Harry had a heart attack.
Got it.
I think you bumped something over there.
Well, she has.
Just push in. See the cord that plugs into the TV? Push in on it.
Yeah,
Four neighborhoods, so
She just said it, it's pestle,
Right.
pestle vegetarian.
the same.
right, then it's a lot of pressure, I think, you know,
Exactly.
yeah, it is, yeah. And,
So how did you hear about this?
I mean, then it gets, they are who they are, and they're not all the same,
Sorry.
right?
I'm sorry.
Some of them are destined to be engineers, and some of them are destined to be.
Oh, there it is.
creative
I don't know what happened.
thinkers,
You know that Mr. Peters works for
Standardized the human brain.
Honest Weight?
Pretty divergent.
You know what Honest Weight is?